Welcome back to Test and Quiz, the ultimate hub for tests and quizzes. Welcome to the Australian Citizenship Practice Test. This is Practice Test 3, focusing on Australian values. You'll have 20 questions to test your knowledge. Let's see how many you get right. Are you ready? Let's begin the test. What is Australia's official national religion? A. Christianity. B. Australia has no official national religion. C. Islam. The correct answer is Australia has no official national religion. How does the Australian government treat people of different religions? A. It gives priority to certain religions. B. It treats all citizens equally, regardless of their religion or beliefs. C. It bans some religious practices. The correct answer is it treats all citizens equally, regardless of their religion or beliefs. Which of the following statements is true about religious laws in Australia? A. Religious laws have no legal status in Australia. B. Religious laws have the same legal status as Australian laws. C. Religious laws apply to those who choose to follow them. The correct answer is religious laws have no legal status in Australia. What must be followed in Australia if religious laws conflict with national laws? A. Religious laws. B. It depends on the person's beliefs. C. Australian laws. The correct answer is Australian laws. What is the meaning of polygamy? A. Following more than one religion. B. Being married to more than one person at the same time. C. Having multiple cultural traditions. The correct answer is being married to more than one person at the same time. Which of the following religious or cultural practices is illegal in Australia? A. Praying in a religious building. B. Polygamy. C. Fasting for religious reasons. The correct answer is polygamy. What are the consequences of engaging in forced marriage in Australia? A. It is legally accepted if it follows religious customs. B. It is against Australian law and can lead to severe legal penalties, including imprisonment. C. It is allowed for certain cultural groups. The correct answer is it is against Australian law and can lead to severe legal penalties, including imprisonment. Which of the following is not allowed under Australian law? A. Following a religion of your choice. B. Discriminating against others based on their religion. C. Attending religious services. The correct answer is discriminating against others based on their religion. How does Australian law protect religious freedom? A. By allowing people to practice any religion freely as long as it follows Australian law. B. By requiring people to follow a specific religion. C. By allowing religious leaders to make national laws. The correct answer is by allowing people to practice any religion freely as long as it follows Australian law. Why is religious intolerance not acceptable in Australia? A. Because the government supports only one religion. B. Because all people should have equal opportunities regardless of religion. C. Because only religious people should have rights. The correct answer is because all people should have equal opportunities regardless of religion. What is the relationship between religious beliefs and Australian law? A. Australian law must be followed even if it differs from religious laws. B. Religious laws can override Australian laws in some cases. C. People can follow religious laws instead of national laws if they prefer. The correct answer is Australian law must be followed even if it differs from religious laws. Which religious or cultural practices are against the law in Australia? A. Polygamy and forced marriage. B. Wearing religious clothing. C. Attending religious services. The correct answer is polygamy and forced marriage. What must all people in Australia, regardless of their background, follow? A. Their cultural or religious laws. B. Australian law. C. Only federal laws. The correct answer is Australian law. What is the importance of freedom of speech and freedom of expression in Australia? A. They allow people to discuss ideas freely and peacefully. B. They allow people to say anything without consequences. C. They are only for certain topics. The correct answer is they allow people to discuss ideas freely and peacefully. What must be respected alongside freedom of speech and freedom of expression in Australia? A. Other people's freedom of speech and freedom of expression, as long as it is lawful. B. Only government-approved speech. C. Only religious expression. The correct answer is other people's freedom of speech and freedom of expression, as long as it is lawful. Which statement is true about religion and employment in Australia? A. Employers can refuse to hire people based on religion. B. Religious discrimination in the workplace is illegal. C. Only major religions are protected under Australian law. The correct answer is religious discrimination in the workplace is illegal. What is required for all protests in Australia? A. They must be within the law. B. They must be approved by the government. C. They must be held in private. The correct answer is they must be within the law. Which statement is true about marriage in Australia? A. Only religious marriages are recognised. B. Marriage between any two consenting adults is legal. C. Only a man and a woman can marry. The correct answer is that marriage between any two consenting adults is legal. What should Australians provide to all people regardless of their ethnicity or religion? A. Equal opportunity to pursue their goals and interests. B. Preferential treatment based on background. C. Separate laws for different groups. The correct answer is equal opportunity to pursue their goals and interests. Is religious intolerance acceptable in Australian society? A. Yes. B. No. C. Only for certain religions. The correct answer is no. Religious intolerance is not acceptable in Australian society. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. And practice more tests from our playlists.